Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Smith, and this video is entitled Ignorant Atheist Physicists Don't Know the Difference Between a Model and Reality. Your model is never going to be equal to reality, first of all. So even one day when they find a better theory and a better model than general relativity and quantum theory, or even if they ever somehow unify the two, which I don't think is possible because I'm pretty sure at least one of them must be totally wrong if the other one is even remotely correct. But even if they do somehow figure out how to fix all of this and find a better standard model in the future, which will probably be the far future because nobody's even remotely close to agreeing on what a new model should look like. But just for the sake of argument, if they improve the model significantly somehow, that model will not be real and will not be 100% correct either. And so, um, atheists rejecting God because they have a model that they think works without God, which it does not, because in fact, the present model was proposed by a Christian believer in God. Um, the Big Bang model was proposed by a believer in God as a method of creation, not as a agnostic or atheistic. Ooh, everything popped into existence from nothing for no reason whatsoever. See, there are two camps in atheism. One camp in atheism tries to claim that the universe is self eternal. That's Albert Einstein. And the other camp in atheism tries to claim that the universe popped into existence from nothing for no good reason whatsoever. All right. And both camps have been proven wrong by Edwin Hubble. So I don't know why either camp is still around other than atheists are ignorant. They're willfully ignorant because they've been corrected hundreds and thousands of times in their lifetime, but they're willfully ignorant. They absolutely refuse to admit when they're wrong. But there are two camps that I know of atheism. One tries to claim that the universe is self-eternal, which the law of entropy proves that wrong. The other camp tries to prove that the universe popped into existence for no reason whatsoever. And that's been proven wrong. All right. Everything that has a beginning has a cause. So what caused the universe? Well, you can ask a few simple questions. Why does the universe obey logical laws? Where did the logic come from? Where did all of the organization that you see in the real universe come from? Where did the organization of DNA come from? It's not self organizing, by the way. In fact, it falls apart pretty easily. Over time, the telomeres of your DNA break down. So don't tell me that DNA is self organizing. It absolutely is not. DNA decays over time because it's decaying from a perfect state by entropy to an imperfect state. So don't try to claim that DNA is self organizing and that life came from a soup of chemicals in a pool. That's a lie. That is an outright lie. That you're claiming that life came from a soup of random chemicals in a pool for no reason. Once again, that's called abiogenesis, and it's the same thing. It's the same lie as spontaneous generation, which ignorant people used to believe for some reason. Just like the Big Bang itself, which George Lemaitre was wrong for proposing the Big Bang model. As a believer, all right, uh, because the Big Bang model is actually nothing more than spontaneous generation again. You're claiming that something popped into existence from nothing for no reason whatsoever. And we know that spontaneous generation is a lie. That's why pink flying winged unicorned elephants don't pop into existence just because, they want to. Believe me, they don't pop into existence. I've never seen one anyway, and neither have you. Just like only uneducated people think the earth is flat, and only uneducated people thought maggots came from meat. All right. That was always known to be wrong to begin with. But atheists are no different than a flat earth creationist. All right. The flat earth creationist refuses to admit that Christopher Columbus sailed around the world, and the atheist refuses to admit that God had invented the world. And the atheist is just as blind and stupid as a flat earth creationist, if not more so. But the standard model of particle physics and the standard model of cosmology are wrong to begin with. So stop reinterpreting reality through the model. When you discover something new, whatever it is, more nitrogen in the ancient universe than you thought, more oxygen in the ancient universe than you thought, don't reinterpret reality. You need to rewrite the model.